Welcome, Lucy and Nery, to Dumb Bitch HQ.
Hey guys, look what I can do.
You dumb bitch.
Call an ambulance.
Hi guys, it's me, Lucy-Furr, and I've always wondered why puss and puss are both spelt the same. And with me is Nery.
Hello.
Hi, Nery. Hi. And with us is the producer.
Hi.
Hi. And with us, just to match the energy of craziness, you've heard them here before, it's our beloved household mess of a human, it's Andy.
Hello, I'm back.
You're back and still alive. That's great.
The first one.
Somehow.
The first one. The OG guest.
The OG guest. I didn't bring gifts this time.
Oh,
That's okay. The gifts
Yeah.
you brought last
Yeah.
The
time.
door's just behind you, so you don't mind.
I'll
gifts
show
are
myself out.
the stories you tell us along the way.
Oh.
Exactly.
It's-
My presence is your present.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
I want a
Besides, I'm
refund.
pretty sure the present you gave last time has saved Lucy's life.
At least 3 times.
I'm so glad. I'm
Minimum.
so glad.
So how have you been?
Good.
What's new? What's the shahabs?
Just living my best dumb bitch life.
Being a dum-dum?
Being a dum-dum, living the dumb life, not taking things too seriously. So
Nice.
Good.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. And how about you two, producer and Nery? How is life treating you both?
Yeah, good. Same. Good.
Yeah,
same.
pretty good. I
Wild.
can't complain. Working
That's
hard.
good.
How about
kicking
you?
butt, taking
Working
names.
hard, hardly working. Love it. What about me? What about me?
No, we do not reference that here.
nosy. The old
Ra-
cobber.
rocket ship to the sun.
Let's punch on.
Rocket ship to the sun.
Fucking next question. No, I'm good. Life is good. Life is great. Isn't it nice to know that good shall conquer evil? Ooh, wicked.
Oh,
for
you were so
good.
ready
Coming.
for
I'm
Wicked
so
too.
ready. I'm so ready. I want to shit my hands and clap.
Ew. That's so gross.
Why?
I just want it. I want it now.
The excitement.
Oh.
All right. So, Andy, hi.
Hi.
As opposed to getting a full story from you, I believe that we have a discussion piece to spring on these two dum-dums.
Okay.
Wait,
These
you have
two
a discussion
dum-dums,
piece on
like-
where
So,
the dum-dums?
Andy came down to visit for the weekend, and last night we went down a 2.5 hour long rabbit hole.
We
Okay.
need to run this by you because the logistics of this just blows our mind, and we can't work out why a sane person
And
would do this.
Every question we answered hydrated and gave us like at least 5 more questions.
So the question is this going to actually blow our tiny minds as well? Or is it just
No,
going to
I-
make me really fucking mad?
no, I
Probably
think it's
both.
going to make you just as questioning as
Is this the
us.
Earth is flat situation?
This
No,
is
this is
worse.
worse.
Than the Earth is flat, worse than my mathematics from a week
For
ago.
fuck's sake.
That still hurts.
Let me get prepared to be really, really mad. Hang on, mate.
Put
I'm
your
just gonna-
seatbelts on.
Just going to buckle up.
Yep. All right.
Go.
Why in the fuck would anyone own a monkey as a pet?
Mm. See,
Okay.
It's making me mad for a different reason, and
Alright,
that is
tell
this
us
is
what you
stupid.
think.
It is a stupid thing to do, unless it's a pocket monkey. No, I'm kidding. But I don't know why they would. I don't know who would think, hey, I want a little thing that has fingers that can do everything that I can do.
And fingers for toes.
And fingers for toes.
Grabby hands.
That'll throw shit all over my house and at me.
Yep.
That's exactly. So
What
we
about
went
you,
through this
Nery?
rabbit hole.
What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, finish what you were saying.
We went down this rabbit hole last night where we had to work out. We were questioning the logistics of owning a monkey.
Mm.
What the how?
So I never thought owning a monkey was. I mean, it was. I think it's stupid. But I never thought it was a bad thing. I thought it was just another pet that some weirdos have. But then I recently watched the documentary, and it changed my whole view of it.
The chimpanzee
I
lady
think
one.
it is the worst idea, and anything like that, like tigers.
I completely agree.
Monkeys.
It's the
Exotic
worst.
animals.
Exotic
Who the
animals.
fuck decides that it's a good idea?
Like, so
Get a dog and
I've
shut the fuck up.
I've openly spoken on the podcast about my nope list of animals, and monkeys are right up the top. And this has solidified that. There's no coming back for monkeys ever. There's no redemption for them.
The one thing I would ask of you,
Yes.
and I know that what the answer is going to be because obviously, but are you lumping monkeys and apes together? Because I don't want the people in the comments coming at you saying,
Both.
chimpanzees are
All
apes,
of
not
it.
monkeys. 'cause they
Listen.
are.
Okay.
Chimpanzees and gorillas are the worst.
They're
We are
apes.
talking
Primates.
about primates in
Primates.
general.
Okay,
But
cool. Just making sure because monkeys have tails, apes do not. So there is a
Yep.
distinction, but it doesn't mean that we're excluding
They have
chimpanzees
10
from
fingers
this.
and 10 finger toes. It doesn't fucking
They're tiny.
matter.
They're tiny furry people.
So we have so many questions about it, and we've condensed a huge, endless list down to a few.
Okay.
So can I ask before we continue?
Yes.
And it might come in conversations. I'm sorry for jumping the gun. What brought this on?
we were watching funny pet videos, and
Yeah.
then funny monkey videos were in the mix, and it just started. We were just like, that
Why?
monkey's wearing a nappy. What the fuck? And then you just spiraled. Like,
Yep.
how?
Why?
Why?
When?
Okay.
What?
Yeah. All right,
But
fair.
I mean, I'm not saying there aren't many of those videos being people with exotic pets and being fucking stupid, but some of those videos would be animal handling people, like zookeepers or whatever, who are taking care of the animal
You
in
would
their home
think
or whatever.
so.
Yeah, but
Some
then
of
you
them would
also
be
got-
because there are people that do
There
that.
are a
We
lot
went-
of people with pet monkeys. We
Oh, I'm
went
sure
down
there's a lot of people that
such
are.
a hole.
I'm sure there's a lot of
but-
people that are, but
And
there
there's
are
also
some
that
people that do it for
numbnuts
work.
numbnuts people like Joe Exotic and all those fuckers.
So
But at least they're in cages.
exactly. So that leads to some of our questions. But before we do get into our questions, specifically, we found a YouTube channel with this man, who
It's
has
in Vietnam.
Yep, Monkey Bibi. He has this pet monkey. It wears
An entire outfit.
jeans, shirt,
Suspenders?
backpack, suspenders.
I need a visual though. What kind of monkey?
It's I can't pronounce the word.
Capuchin?
No. It's a Makma monkey.
Andy is going to be showing me
I
the. Okay. Oh, it's one of those like cute little white fluffy.
Oh,
Fucking
you're
call that
already
cute.
Look, no,
Mate.
no. Okay,
Mute
not
her.
as a pet, as like an animal in the wild. They're
Nah.
kind of cute.
Oh, if I saw it in the wild, that's consent to
Mate,
keep.
I personally wouldn't be in the wild. I would see it on a screen in the wild. I'm not going to where the monkeys live.
This man just needs to have a child because the way he treats this monkey, full clothed,
Everything
eats with utensils,
It does
drinks
everything.
from a straw. What the fuck? Like, it's
That's wild.
psychotic.
They were asleep. It got up, went to the bathroom and brushed its own teeth. Went back to its desk in the room, got its backpack, woke him up, and is like, I want to go. Its backpack. What do you think is in a monkey's backpack?
A banana.
It had cash. Cold hard fucking monkey
That
cash.
monkey has money.
Monkey money.
When the
That monkey's got more money than
That
me.
monkey has a little desk to do its little monkey taxes on.
Not even the monkey can.
I think
can
that's
dodge taxes.
wild. Like, it had little pants.
That's crazy.
As an aside to Andy's mention of him needing to have a child, would you want somebody that fucking crazy to have an actual real human child?
It's somewhere to put the love. That's not a monkey.
I feel like there is a hole in this man's heart. This is not a pet. This has gone beyond a pet.
Yeah.
This is
Like
his
adopt a child
offspring.
and go away.
Yeah.
But what happens when the monkey dies?
Yeah, how do you grieve
gets another one.
A
something?
lot of monkeys do live a long, long time. Like the
So,
chimpanzee one. Woof.
we
They can live a while.
Googled, and this specific breed of monkey lives for up to 30 years.
Yeah.
So,
That's a long time.
but
It's going to outlive the dude.
how? Well, look, we all get sad when a dog passes away or a cat passes away. How do you grieve something that's a step above a pet that you put clothes on and do activities with? That's kind of just below a baby, but above a dog.
I
It's
have
in a
seen
weird
people
grade.
treat their dogs that way, though.
Yeah, but I've never seen a dog grab a backpack.
or brush its own
It
teeth.
can't grab a backpack on its own, but I have seen people put backpacks on a dog.
Yeah, but those people are delusional.
Like the grief process.
I don't know if there was
cash.
cash in
Like
them.
when it comes to dogs and cats and you regular pets, you you chuck them in a backyard and you let them go. Like a dog, you can go to work. You can hold a job with a dog.
So
a cat
one of-
will do its own thing.
Yeah.
You can't go. You don't get to have a day job with a monkey.
Yeah. So we watched a video where this
Yes.
girl's like, keep this in mind if you get a pet monkey. And she's like, you don't have a social life. You can't leave it by itself. Blah, blah, blah.
There's no daycare for monkeys.
No way.
No shit.
So and none of your friends want to babysit a fucking monkey. That's a choice you made.
Well, that's in that documentary I saw. I don't mean to get too deep in the weeds or anything, but this lady did have her friend take care of like her pet
Babysit
chimp.
her chimpanzee.
And
Chimps are on a whole fucking other level. They're violent as shit.
This chimp had been calm for 20, 30 years, and then it just flipped out, tore this lady to shreds, like
Yep.
ripped her face off. It was nuts.
Bonkers.
Like
Chimps are on another planet.
Yeah, they're not even in the equation here because they are just a step above.
They
like
are
chimps-
basically people.
Generally, with people with chimps have an enclosure in their backyard. They have some sort of caged area. People with monkeys for pets, they're
let
in
them
the
go.
house. They're
So-
just your life is this thing grabbing at your hair and jumping on shelves and knocking shit off. That's your life.
Sounds
like
for 30
parenthood.
years.
I couldn't deal with that.
Sounds like parenthood.
So some of the questions we
Yeah, but
honed in on.
if I had a 30-year-old that was doing that,
Yeah, like parenthood, they grow up and they leave the house.
Yeah.
A monkey stays.
Anyway,
a monkey's not going to get an apartment. Sorry.
let's let Lucy get to their
So-
questions before their eyes pop out.
Where does it sleep? Does it sleep in the bed with you? Does it sleep in a cage? Or does it sleep in a little bed next to your bed?
All of the above.
Little
like-
bed next to the bed. Is-
But then
if,
it's
if I'm putting myself
free.
in there,
But are you asking like what we would do, or what the
Just what do you think the answer is?
all of the above?
I think the correct answer, if there is a correct answer, which there isn't, the correct answer is in the wild or in a proper facility. But the correct answer, in quotation marks, would be in a cage, in an enclosure.
You would put a child in a cage.
No, a monkey.
I mean, well, then that snowballed into that's what a crib is. A crib is a cage for babies.
Yes.
The only difference is monkeys can climb.
And a playpen is
To be
also
fair,
a
I've seen,
cage for babies.
like pig pen.
I've seen babies toddlers climb out of the crib.
Like if babies were born with feet for hands and they could climb out of cribs from day one, we'd be putting lids on cribs.
That's true.
And trying not to call them cages.
We would crate
You heard
train
it.
our babies.
Yeah, we would crate train babies if they had feet for
You
hands.
heard it here first. Andy says, crate train your babies. Put a lid on the crib.
But yeah, I think an enclosure would be the correct answer. The funny answer, a teeny tiny bed that looks exactly like yours, right next to your bed.
So, another question we had is you see a lot of these pet monkeys in nappies. Are there monkey nappies, or do you just get baby nappies and cut a hole in it for the tail?
I think that.
And then a follow-up question is, does a monkey just sit still and let you put a nappy on it?
How do you put a nappy on a monkey?
I mean, the first time, no.
Probably fucking not. And if you do cut a hole in the
Then
tail,
the shit just goes.
how do you stop it from leaking if there's a hole?
I would
for the tail?
say they'd probably, because there are nappies for incontinent pets, such as dogs. They would probably use
Oh, that's a
those.
fair point. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I didn't
But they're
know that.
tiny.
Yeah,
They're
it
like-
looks
So are
tiny.
some of those freaking monkeys.
Oh, like
No, but if you get one of the-
chihuahuas and
But
stuff.
if you get a big one, you just get a large dog one. Like
Exactly.
Mastiff
They
or
would
something.
have sizes for other incontinent animals, such as dogs.
Okay, that answers that.
Okay.
What's stopping the monkey from learning how to just take the nappy off and sling it?
They got thumbs.
Nothing.
Yeah.
They have thumbs.
They like to throw their poo. They're gonna throw the pooey nappy. That's just
Or
a
just
given.
they just reach in and what's out
The
of it.
nappy's just like a poo holder.
It's
for
just the poo pouch.
monkey.
Canister.
It's a poo pocket.
Locked and loaded.
Yeah. It's a rifle magazine for a.
Oh look, my
It's
human
literally
father
a bum bag.
gave me a bum bag. They love me so much they gave me a pocket to catch my poopies in.
And then we got talking about. I'm like, I feel like we need a monkey king, like an equivalent to a tiger king, so we can see how monkeys are like contained in an environment like that.
Well, that's what the chimpanzee
Which is like a
documentary was.
zoo, but like for these house monkeys. So, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
How much do you think a monkey costs?
Oh, in the
Too
thousands.
fucking much.
Because as we saw in Tiger King, a tiger cub costs $3,000.
I mean, look,
So,
there are
would
dogs
you-
that cost that.
Yeah, but would you rank a monkey as cheaper than a fucking tiger or more expensive because it's a primate and it's closer to human?
I think it depends on the breed of monkey or whatever.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
I think a lot of, and going back to chimpanzees because that's what the documentary was on, a lot of them are used for like screen work, like film and TV. So they train them for that. So they cost like 20 grand or something.
yeah.
So
They're not
kind of,
cheap.
I think it depends on, like if you want a little kind of pocket monkey, that's probably going to cost you more than just your average monkey.
So I have the answers here.
Oh, shit. You did some real research.
I did a Goog in that last 30 seconds. So, Googing it. A monkey
Let's
can
not call it
cost...
Guggen, please.
Guggen?
I don't want to Guggen it.
We're Googing it. A monkey can cost anywhere from $1,500
I'll get it right now.
all the way up to $60,000.
Get
Yes.
fucked. That's
It would depend on the breed.
Some luxury cars are worth that much.
So Andy showed me this video last night, which is what started the descent into this little rabbit hole that we fell down.
A $60,000 monkey better shit gold and throw it at me. That's all I'm saying.
You don't want gold,
Gold
thrown
would
at you.
hurt.
That would hurt.
It'd be worth it for 60
You're
grand.
made of wood. Gold wins every time.
Fair enough.
She showed me a video of this woman who had been invited to a party and she said, "Can I please take my monkey because I can't leave it by itself?" And they said no. So she whips out her phone and she starts recording herself being sad and being like, "I really want to go to this party, blah, blah,
this
blah."
woman is bawling her eyes out and she's got a fucking squirrel monkey just jumping on her, pulling her hair, jumping,
a
jumping.
squirrel monkey
And this
too.
woman is just bawling her eyes out. I'm like, no fucking wonder you can't take your shit
And
ass
then I
monkey to
sit
the
in my
party.
house and I look at all of my collectibles, all of my Lego setup, and I'm just like, it would be 30 seconds.
Oh my God.
This monkey would come into my house and I'd rip it in half like a piece of paper.
If you have a monkey, if you're a monkey person, you're a minimalist because there's no fucking way you can be both. You
No,
cannot be a
you can't
collector.
have nice things.
You
This
can't
is
have nice
why they
things.
can't have. This is the OG can't have nice
Yeah.
things.
Monkey people can't have nice things,
We've had
including friends.
we've had a puppy in our lives, and that little shit destroyed almost everything I had. Well, not everything, but he's destroyed a lot of things.
A lot of
If
things.
I had a monkey,
Puppy's reach is like maybe a foot, 2
Especially
feet.
dash hounds.
Like,
They're
at
not-
least-
climb to
a
the
lot.
ceiling.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Nothing's safe.
Like a puppy will wreck whatever they can get. But if I had a monkey,
We don't have a
nothing.
coffee
In
table
fact,
because we have
they
dogs.
thrive higher up.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you're
You can't
safer
reach
putting
them.
things on the ground.
They might not go near it.
But it was 2.5 hours. We watched all these monkey videos. We watched because I have never hated monkeys more.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Stunned, absolutely flabbergasted.
So it really comes down to the ultimate question is what kind of person
An insane
pet
person.
owns a monkey?
I think
chooses to own a monkey.
Someone that's looking for something that they just can't
A baby.
find. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Or I don't
Maybe
know.
a forever baby,
Look,
like a baby that's not going to grow
that's
up
the
and leave
thing.
them.
I understand that some
doomsday prepper.
people can't have babies, and that's a sad reality for some people.
Mm.
But a monkey, a
monkey's
baby
not
does
a-
not make.
So
A monkey is not a substitute for
No.
especially not for people who actually want children, because people who want children, people who can't have children who want children,
Yeah.
they want the experience of having a child, which includes it growing up, it doing its thing, it like moving on with your life and your progeny and like moving on the lineage of the family. Having a monkey is someone who wants a forever baby, someone who wants something that's never going to grow up, never going to go to school, never going to hate,
Constantly
be like, I
being
hate you, mum, you ruined
Yeah.
my life. When they're a
constantly
teenager.
be dependent on. Yeah.
Exactly. That's Munchausen's mums.
Oh,
Yes.
Munchausen's mum. would
Munchausen mums.
thrive. Oh my god!
Just give them all monkeys.
Give that bitch from the unknown number a fucking monkey and
Give
leave
her
her
a
in
monkey.
a room.
Yeah.
A chimpanzee, and the problems will solve themselves.
Someone's not getting out.
Someone
of
will
that room.
die. We don't know who, but someone will.
I couldn't fucking imagine. Like, if it was just like a normal person, but that wanted
They're not
like they just wanted a baby, watch it grow, and they think among just foster a kid. There's a ton of kids out there.
Yeah,
That
there's
need it.
lots of kids in it.
But like, if you're so like, oh, I want a baby forever. Get fucked.
We were discussing what points we would bring to the pod this morning, and I kind of even spiraled a little bit off the chain, and I spoke about Planet of the Apes being a movie that horrifies me, and I've only ever seen 10 minutes of it.
Which one, the old one or the Marky Mark one?
The old one. I was a child.
Or the Marky Mark one.
Oh, and they got the ones with
How many fucking Planet of the Apes are there? I thought
Too
there was
many.
one.
there's the old one with I can't remember his fucking name. But the one with at the end,
There's the OG.
There's the Statue of Liberty in the sand,
Oh.
and they're like, "Damn you
damn dirty ape."
Yeah. So there's that one.
Ew.
Then there's the one with Marky Mark, directed by I think Tim Burton, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think so. I think
And
it
it
was a
had
Tim Burton
Helena
one.
Bonham Carter as a ape, or as a whatever.
And then they did it
They got
again.
the new ones, which now the new ones have like a series of like
Has like
5 movies or
prequels
something.
and shit. Yeah.
That's
And that's the one with
It's got
James
Franco.
Fuckhead in
Yeah.
it.
Ugh. But
Yeah.
so I talked about Planet of the Apes, and I'm like, apes shall inherit the earth. And someone said to me, apes have already inherited the earth. And I said, again. But you know what monkeys will team up with?
What?
AI, our other nemesis. But you know what? It's already happened. A scientist got weird, spliced AI with a monkey, and we have Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls. It already exists.
In a cartoon.
Laugh at a cartoon when a monkey with a brain comes and kicks your door in. I'll be like, it's just a cartoon.
To be fair, monkeys already have brains. So a monkey with a brain is a very silly
No,
statement.
a brain out of its head in a glass jar.
Yeah, I know.
You get
I know
it.
what
I
you
think it
mean.
comes down to like that uncanny valley thing.
Yeah, no,
like
I
they're
don't
not.
like it.
They're just sitting in that weird in between of like gross bald human baby and like cute and fluffy pet, and it's just like it's both, but it's neither.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, since we're on this topic of exotic animals, I have a question for everybody.
Oh.
If you could, and I'm not saying we would, it's not a good thing to do. If you could own an exotic animal, no consequences, no downsides, just have an exotic animal as a pet, what would it be? I have 3.
The producer's going to give us exotic animals at the end of the episode.
No,
That's so
I
cool.
wish. I have 3 that I would,
If
but
anyone
I want to
fucking says
know
monkey.
if you could, and it wasn't a bad thing, and it wasn't frowned upon, and it wasn't like no consequences, it was good for the animal, everything, what would it be?
So okay, I gotta think. I'll let somebody else go first.
If you guys need to think, I can give you my 3.
Yeah,
This is
go
really
for it.
basic, but like I'd go a hamster because they're completely illegal.
I know,
in Australia,
right?
right?
I've always wanted a hamster.
I've always wanted a hamster. I'm definitely
But they're worried
allergic
it's going to
guinea
get
pigs.
out and like...
Yeah.
I love the fact that only in the last year or so, people have started talking on podcasts and stuff about hamsters. And they're like, oh my God, my hamster died when I was a kid. I threw it out. Oh, we cremated it. Oh, we buried it. Turns
They
out
hibernate.
hamsters
hibernate.
hibernate and their heart almost stops.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, it's hard and,
and
dead.
their body goes rigid. Yeah.
Oh, and then so everyone's like, "Oh my God, how many
hamster didn't die."
how many alive hamsters were unalive by just napping?"
Jesus,
That's a forever
that's
nap.
wild.
That's a forever nap.
I'm gonna take a little nap.
Have you
Alright,
guys
never
thought about
again.
yours?
I think. How many are we doing? Just one?
You
Or-
can do up to 3.
Let's meet in the middle. Let's
you
all
can
come
do
up
up to
with
3
two.
because I have 3 that I would,
Okay, let's meet in the middle. Let's do 2.
but I want to talk about all 3.
All right, well, you go first with your
Go.
3.
And we'll think.
Well, I'll do the first one that's going to piss you all off in a way.
Oh, great.
It's a fucking monkey.
No, it's a pygmy marmoset. No,
Fucking
a monkey.
a pygmy marmoset, which is not
You
actually
can
a
slap whatever
monkey.
words you want in it.
But it does kind of look like a monkey, but it's a teeny
That's-
tiny. They only get like this big. They're called. People call them thumb monkeys.
You will lose it.
Pocket monkeys. They're so fucking cute, right?
What do? It goes missing. Where do you even start looking?
Up or
Okay,
down?
anyway,
Left
anyway.
or right? Which direction?
I've seen
They're also
George
very fucking
Shrinks.
fast. It's crazy. I think I can meet in the middle and just do a marmoset experience at a zoo sometime, and I'll be set. But
I think that's repulsive. I've seen George Shrinks and Stuart Little. I think the admin of having a pet so small that just does things is too much.
you like rats.
Yeah, but
Rats are small and they do
I can
things.
hold them. They're fat. They're fat, chunky idiots.
Okay, so that. But
Yeah.
then the other 2, you guys might agree. Otters I want a fucking otter so bad.
Mm.
Did you look up pygmy marmoset?
Yeah.
A pygmy marmoset. I've just been trying to picture.
So cute. So cute. Anyway, otters. I fucking love otters.
Oh, an otter would be adorable.
Otter would be cool.
And foxes, which
Cute.
up until I haven't looked into it in a long time, but up until a certain point, they were legal.
2015. In New
Domesticated
South Wales.
foxes were illegal, and then they've made them illegal,
Illegal.
which is really sad because like the ones that you can't release back into the wild, what do? They have to be euthanized.
Well, yeah. Fun fact. She was registered to get a fox. The week before she got it, the
Illegal.
law changed, which is why she got.
But yeah, I would love a domesticated fox. It's like having a cat and a dog at the same time.
The only reason I wouldn't want to get a fox or you to get a fox is because the noises
Everyone
they
knows
make
we're
in the
married.
middle of the night
Yeah.
would be.
It's the same
What
as a
does
cat.
a fox make?
What?
Cats make fox make all those noises in that song and more.
They do, and then
Fucking hell,
some.
that's cool.
They're fucking cool.
Okay, so that's your 3.
That's my 3.
I still have to think.
I think pygmy marmosets are fucking gross.
But they're so little. You know me, I love like little versions of things. Like I like the small
Yeah, why do
You
spoon,
would go
the
to
small
sleep.
fork.
It would crawl in your mouth.
Or in your
I
butthole.
wouldn't leave it loose. It would have an enclosure, dum-dum.
Or a little bed next to you.
Like your rats have an enclosure. It would have an enclosure.
Yeah, then it gets out and it crawls into your
It's
body.
like owning a
gets
budgie.
out? The admin of it all. Like, at least you know a budgie would fly away. Is it up? Is it down? Where does
burrow?
it go?
Like
You don't
Shawshank
know.
Redemption, its way out of the house. I fucking look behind a picture. Oh my god, there's a hole in my
It has thumbs. It can operate a
and a
shovel.
tiny spoon.
And it's like, no one will suspect me. I'm 3 centimeters tall.
Nobody suspects the butterfly.
It gerbils its way into you.
Oh,
hell.
up the bum.
Just
No,
Jesus Christ.
I'd be more scared of a pet snake doing that. That's terrifying for
That's
me.
why you don't get a
I don't
pet
understand
snake.
pet snake people.
Pet snakes are fine.
They're fucked.
I never forget the story I heard.
Says she who wants something with 10 fingers and 10
I'm
toes.
sorry. Something that, one, some of them were venomous, but obviously you don't keep the venomous ones. 2, they want to eat you. They will measure you. They want to eat you.
Yeah, one of the most
They wanna
freakiest
suffocate the
stories
fuck
I
I've
out
can
of you.
heard.
respect that.
One of those freakiest stories I've ever heard. I'm sure everyone's heard it. Is the snake that was laying next to its owner every night,
And she thought it was
and
so
she thought
cute.
it was so cute, but no, it was measuring her.
Until it
Sizing
could
her
eat
up.
her.
So I've thought of one, and on the note of snakes, I'd want a cobra. A cobra.
But to be able to have it, you'd have to de-venomize it, and that's
No,
cruel.
you said any exotic animal, no
no
consequences.
consequences.
No problem.
This is true.
Get straight with your own rules.
Yeah,
That is fair.
You made these rules, so I want a spitting cobra.
A spitting cobra.
Yep.
Okay.
For my enemy's eyes. So it can spit them in the eyes and I can shank them.
You can just have my brother. He can do the thing where he like spits. He just moves his tongue and it spits.
I do that when I yawn sometimes.
I do it when I yawn. He can do it on fucking cue.
On just to deviate for a second, because that's what we do here. On the topic of weird things squirting out of faces, I found out not long ago that if I blow my nose hard enough, I squirt out of my eyeball.
I need to see
What
this.
does that
disgusting.
mean?
I think I saw that on Guinness World Record.
What
once upon
does
a
that
time.
mean? Does that mean I'm one of those people who could like squirt milk out
Yeah,
of my
that's what it
eyes?
was.
Probably.
That's disgusting.
But you got to snort milk first or something. Is that
And you
not
could
what
probably feed like a string through. Like,
Ha.
anyway,
Anyway,
please go on. Spitting cobra.
A raccoon.
Yes,
Nice.
I want to add raccoons to my
Ooh.
list.
I'm not a big trash. No, is it
Trash
raccoon?
panda,
I'm not,
trash
I'm not a big
panda.
You've
trash panda
famously
person,
spoken
but-
on here about how you don't like raccoons.
Yeah,
and
I'm not a big
people
fan,
think
but I
that's-
do understand the cuteness. But
He also doesn't like bats.
I fucking hate bats. Bats
Sky
are-
puppies.
Sky puppies. And then I guess I'd want something like real fucking deep sea anglerfish ass.
with one with a little light bulb on
No,
it.
an octopus.
A
A
blob.
big one.
Oh, another thing that can get out of its cage very easily.
Oh, but a fucking monkey with fingers is fine. Don't
Octopus.
you dare.
Octopi are different, dude.
See, I shouldn't have come at you saying that your monkey would escape because it's small, because this is a made-up scenario with no consequences
true.
or problems with these animals. Your rules, not mine.
Thank you.
So my octopus would stay in its tank and be
Okay.
happy about it.
Fine.
All right, Andy or Nery, who has
You got- I've
aminals?
I've said hamster. I'd probably add to that and say a capybara would be a pretty sick
Yes.
They're a bit
Are-
spoopy, though.
That's another one that I just can't. Everyone loves it, and I'm just like, I just
They're
can't
just so
do it.
chill. Like
With their
they
weird little
get
hand
along
feet.
with other animals because they have no natural predators. So they just like get along with your other pets. Like you can just like imagine like walking your capybara down the street and go for a little swim with it.
It's
I
just a
think they've got-
fat-ass guinea pig.
Yeah, big guinea pig.
with weird feet. But like I
just
think
look so
it might be
wiry.
Japan, but somewhere has like capybara cafes similar to the owl cafe and the cat cafe, where you can just
Nice.
chill with a capybara.
Huh.
Neri, what would your pets be?
Oh, I had all three, now they're all gone.
Oh no, they ran away.
Yeah. See, there are consequences.
Consequences.
Fuck.
Now they're like mating and infesting the country.
With each other?
No,
What were your three animals? What hybrids do we have?
So I'd like an owl. I think owls are pretty cool.
owls are cool.
they are sick.
But I don't know what
Birds are-
kind of owl. So I generalize it and then
Like
I
a
figure it
white
out.
barn owl.
A
is
white,
cute.
yeah, white.
Yeah.
I like pygmies. Pygmy owls are super
You
cute.
and your fucking
I like
novelty
little
mini shit.
versions
Why
of
do you think
things.
she's married to
I'm
me?
surprised you don't have chihuahuas.
Oh no, if she got a chihuahua, that's the end. That,
Well, people are
I
like,
have
grounds
miniature
for
dash
divorce.
hounds.
chihuahuas are so cute.
a
They
chihuahua's grounds
shake
for
because
divorce.
they're anxious. I'm like, no, they shake because they're full of rage and they're so close to hell.
If you met Meow, bleep that name, you would disagree.
No, Meow's a little she devil.
She's adorable.
My second one would be no consequences.
Yeah.
Would be an orca whale.
Slay.
Rad.
Love that.
Someone said something earlier, and I was like, yeah, something like that.
Snake,
No, fuck.
raccoon,
Nah.
hamster.
Sugar glider. Just because I'd want to like aeroplane and just watch it go.
Oh yeah.
Cuties. Now, if one of the animals we chose was our Power Ranger outfit, what one would it be?
Oh,
Oh.
capybara.
Along with color too.
Cobra.
What
And it'll
color?
be green.
Nice.
I'd be blue capybara.
Cute.
Purple fox.
I'd want it to be the orca, but I think blue would be too. Maybe like an aquary blue.
You could be a black orca.
Oh,
that would be
that's true.
fucking badass. That'd
But
be
like-
like
That's already
coming from
orca
the
colours,
sea and
black
then
and
like
white.
jump up and then he like mechs into the big suit and shit and then
That's
flies
cool.
off into space. That'd be
That'd
sick.
be cool.
Did we just accidentally create our own personas?
Oh,
I want to be a
shit.
purple fox.
Slay. That's actually it.
Oh no.
We need fan art.
Fans,
Do it
fan
now.
art, fan art that.
It's your time to shine.
Forget the producer and the sparkly pants fan art. Let's do that fan art instead.
Well, now they're gonna do a purple fox with sparkly golden pants. Yeah,
They weren't gold.
they were.
Not the ones that I saw when I was younger.
Oh, here we go. It's the whole. It's
Let's
a blue.
Redacted.
Let's not.
Laurel and
so-
Hardy. No, what was it?
All right, moving on. So, Andy, I believe you have am I the asshole for us?
Yes, I'd love your opinion on this. So
Yes.
So Andy is
Wait,
an asshole.
is it an actual am I the asshole that is Andy? Is Andy the asshole?
Is
that
Andy
the
the
actual
arsehole?
question?
Oh,
okay.
Oh, even
I thought it was
better.
online.
So, basically, I have a big problem with telling strangers no. That's not as deep as you think, but
You're in the right room.
In particular, the street marketers.
Yeah, we all do. We all
Fuck.
do.
I'm learning, but when I first moved to the city, they're everywhere. They're like every week, and I was way too polite. I'm getting better at it, but initially I can't say no and keep walking. I kept getting pulled into these conversations, and I went for a walk on a work break once. I didn't have my phone on me. I didn't have like anything on me. I was just going for a quick 10-minute walk, and I got pulled up by one of these guys. I think it was Careflight or something, needing donations. And I said, "Look, dude, I'm like I in my head I'm like, oh, I'll just sign up and then I'll cancel straight away. Like I can't. I have a real
Can't say no.
I can't say no. This guy's pitched everything. It's like it's a charity, and I'm like, fuck me. All right, it's tax deductible. I'll like sign up for a month and I'll cancel. And
That's called money laundering.
he got all my details, and then when it came to the payment, I checked my pockets and I didn't have my phone on me, and I'm like, dude, I don't have like any card details. I don't have anything. And in my head, I'm like, this is great. This is my way out. I told him straight to his face, I'm like, I'll just duck back to work I'll come back in a sec
Oh,
with
no.
my card. And in my head, I'm like, this is my way out. Sick.
You're done.
This is my out to run. And he's like, pinky promise.
Oh, no.
And I looked this stranger dead in the eyes, locked his pinky, and I said, yes, I promise.
And you didn't
And I
come.
walked away never to return.
Wow.
Am I
He
an
has,
asshole?
he has full reign to break your pinky now. I think that's what it is, right?
You broke, and you gave him all your details. He
I-
has your number. He could have
That's
called you.
true.
That's true.
I did think about that after I
he's
walked
gonna
away.
play
I'm
the
like,
long game.
he got my mobile number. He sends my name.
He's gonna play the long game. One day, a random guy will walk up to you when you are least expecting
break
it,
your
grab
fucking
your arm,
pinky.
and snap your pinky.
To be
I
fair,
probably will deserve that.
did you say I'll come back after work today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I said I'll come straight back.
Oh.
Within 10 minutes.
All right, yeah, fair.
See,
He said, great, I'm here till 3. And I'm like, cool,
you
I'll be
needed
right
to
back.
genie rules that shit and be like, oh, I'll come back after work.
I should have had my fingers crossed behind
After
my
work,
back.
what day?
So
Oh.
the question is, are you the arsehole?
No. Oh, you did break a pinky promise, and
I
that's
I made a pinky promise fully intending to break it.
Yeah.
But also, I don't believe that those people should be so pushy.
those people don't have souls.
No, they're very pushy.
Do pinky promises count
To be fair,
street
he's-
marketers?
Was he a younger dude?
He shouldn't have made you pinky promise in the first
Probably about
that was
age.
a bit.
Did he sound Australian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because a lot of them are like people on work visas or student
Yeah.
visas.
No,
and stuff.
he place pretty Australian.
local.
Because I was going to say, if he's on a work visa, you're probably not going to be much longer. So
Yeah.
you're good. But if he's here, if he's permanent, you're fucked.
What a power move, though, to call the bluff and be like, pinky promise.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even hesitate.
Yeah.
But I get it too. Like we recently told stories about like street people wanting to
Street
get stuff
marketers.
off you. And I told the story of once I was so panicked by when I turned and went into the closest shop and then ended up being an adult shop, like an adult toy shop.
And that's where he bought the Moby from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate them. So, but I get the panic too. Like you just want to get out of there. And
Yeah.
You just want to like, yep, cool. Because you don't want to be like, you don't
And
want to
they've
get mad
heard
at
it
you or
all.
something.
They are so quick. Like you can't bluff them.
Yeah. And once they make eye contact with you,
just
And
like,
locked
fuck.
in.
I used to work in the fair here, and we got a company kicked out because they kept approaching workers going back to work, and they're not allowed to do that. That's like one rule they all have. If someone's working in the center where they're working, they can't approach them because they're at work, and they would approach us all the time, and like people from like EB from different places.
Yeah.
So we reported to center management. They were there for like 3 days, and then they didn't come back. But yeah, they're so pushy. These
They're
people.
so pushy, mate.
Like it's a shitty job. I used to work a million years ago as a door-to-door aircon salesman, essentially,
Oh.
and I hated it. I did it for like a month, and I was like, "Fuck."
And
this.
job, I
in
could
Melbourne,
imagine.
where it's like cold, you don't want aircon in.
Yeah, and
Check your market. Jesus Christ. It's one thing to knock on people's doors.
it wasn't
but
my
waste
business.
Their time.
and it's all on commission. Like that job is 100% commission work. Like there's fuck all wages. So I understand why they're pushy, but they suck.
Please, my
have to make
children
it.
are
Yeah.
hungry. I need
Just get a real job or be upfront and be like, hey, I really want a sandwich.
I'd rather give
I'd
them,
buy
like-
you a sandwich.
I'd rather give them $10 for a sandwich than them lock me.
Yeah.
But like we've had a couple come to our door recently.
Yeah, they're coming
For,
to your
like-
doors now.
What?
Different things.
the
Yeah.
knock.
Yeah, they're not.
They
How
do.
rude.
And yeah, and there's this one. I see him all the time. He's British, and he's trying to sell solar batteries. He's like, "How's your solar going?" I'm like, "That's fine." It's like, "You don't need batteries yet?" I'm like, "No." Sorry, I'll be back in 2 months. He's back in 2 months.
Oh my
Jesus,
God.
really?
Yeah, he's come like 3 times.
Wow. Just need to knock on the door and you can come 3 times from Nery.
Yeah, but only once a month. So. Yeah, they're annoying as hell. I understand. I don't think you're the asshole because it is a stressful situation.
Listen, what you
Thank
do
you.
in panic is your own business, but like
A
he
panic
shouldn't have
pinky
honed in
promise,
with a pinky
though.
promise.
Yeah,
he
he
knew what he
shouldn't have
was
made.
doing.
He
You can't
shouldn't have made
weaponize a
them.
pinky promise.
You
That was
only
emotionally-
pinky promise people you know. You don't pinky promise strangers.
Emotional blackmail.
Yeah.
But I emotionally blackmailed him back.
You know, reverse.
You know,
Just pull it out of your wallet and be like, "Whoosh."
I hope he thinks about me in his sleep. When he's lying
does.
in bed at night, goes,
He does.
He does. He's plotting when he's going to come up and
Maybe.
break your pinky.
Yeah, maybe he has a complex about it now and is like, I'm never going to pinky promise someone ever again. This
heart's
means
broken.
nothing. And he went home and plied
Oh,
both
Trying to
his
hit fucking pinkies off.
He's we'll try like that now.
just garden trimmers, just cut both his pinkies off and is like, well, that'll never happen again.
But then doesn't your ring finger technically become your pinky?
Well, no one pinky promises with their ring finger. No, it's weird.
It doesn't even feel right to stick out.
Yeah, but if you don't have that one.
Wait, hold on. If we cut our pinkies off, we
Well,
are just Simpsons characters.
Fuck off.
They have 4 fingers.
I know they do.
oh.
Except for God. God has
Except
5.
for God and Jesus.
How long ago was it?
That was a couple of years ago now, and
okay.
ever since I've gotten better. So now I'm getting much better at going nope or just nope. Like
Yeah, I do that.
I whipped my phone out.
I was telling Lucy on the drive-in today, they're getting more and more creative on how to draw you in. So instead of hi, do you have a second to, and you just say no and keep walking. I had one guy who said, hi, you look like fun, and I just straight up said, I'm not.
You
just
look
kept
like
walking.
fun. What the fuck?
I'm not.
Not.
I had one come up to me and goes, Beatles or Rolling Stones? I was like, neither. And I kept going. He was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah, they are getting
They're
smart. They're
like-
doing things other than hello.
I'd
Yeah.
stand there stunned for at least 15 seconds and be like, what?
You don't slow down. Do not hesitate. Avoid eye contact.
I will say-
I've spent my life covering myself in tattoos, perfecting my bitch face to avoid shit like this. So you tell me why people feel confident and comfortable enough to walk up and be like, you look friendly, or hi there. No,
Because they don't give a
No.
shit.
I want grannies to clutch their bags when I walk past.
Because the worst case scenario for them, they get punched. They get punched, they get compo. They don't care.
I will say there was one time that one of those little pop-up, it wasn't exactly the same. It was a pop-up thing that was selling stuff. It wasn't just sign up and give us money every month. But the one time they got me, it was, and I was happy about it. They were selling calendars for there was a charity connected to it, but it was like firefighters and blah, blah, blah,
Sexy
right?
firefighters.
Like there was a sexy firefighter one, there was a sexy tradies, there's tradies for ladies, like, and it was like tradies for the like lady tradies, so it was a men's one. We bought a few because
lesbians?
we gave them
Jesus.
or lesbians.
Wow, so close.
That's how they
or
mark-
anyone in that way.
That's how they marketed it anyway. But anyway, so it had all that stuff, and we did buy a few because we were like giving them as presents. Remember how he drew me in? He looked at me. I didn't even eye contact. You want this one? It was puppies. It
Got 'em.
wasn't
He
sexy
could read
people.
you like
it
a
was
book.
puppies. And I was like, oh, do I give off dog mum vibes? Okay. I
It's
wasn't
the
even wearing
smell.
my paraphernalia.
No, it's the smell.
It was far away too. Like I was on the other side of the phone surgery, and he was like over near EB. Like he clocked me as a dog person from a very far distance.
Maybe dog people know dog people.
Maybe. But yeah, he handed that to me, and I was like, yes, you've got my attention and my business, sir.
I hate the ones that follow you. Like, hey, and you keep walking, hey, are you got a second? Blah, blah. Like, they're following you down the road. It's like, fuck off.
Leave me
Like,
alone.
take a hint, motherfucker.
Like, it's all it takes is just a touch. If you touch me, I'm gonna break your
They're
Yeah,
always
yeah.
in twos as well, so if you try and walk one way, you get caught
Yeah.
up.
Or
by
if one's
another one.
distracted.
But yeah, they can't touch you. If they touch you, like, that's assault.
Yeah.
Punch 'em. Just sock
Just-
'em straight in the jaw.
That is
straight in the throat. Just-
being provoked.
Just shank him on the
If this
side.
was the D&D world, hellish rebuke.
Oh. So, do you happen to have a fact or two for us as well, just to be
I
greedy?
brought one little fact, and we're just going to rehash a good old theme from way, way back then when I first came on. And
Yes.
I've got another koala fact for y'all.
Okay, cool.
Back
go.
on the animals.
Give us the koala
just
fact.
just one, and this is I think this is the last one I got. But I'm gonna play you a sound
Oh no.
from Jurassic Park. It's the T-Rex like sniffing around and hunting around.
Oh.
They've like
yeah.
augmented a koala,
Koala.
mating sound.
Oh my
What the
God.
fuck?
Like, yeah, that sounds like a dinosaur. Let's
That is
just.
a male koala mating sound, and they use that in the first Jurassic Park.
Speaking of mating sounds, the tortoise.
That's what I was about to say. And I'll put sounds in it as well. I'll put the sounds in. But we went to Mogo Wildlife Park now. I think it's called, it's not
Yeah.
called Mogo Zoo anymore.
And it's springtime
And it's
in
springtime.
Mogo.
So we went to there. We saw lions get it on like 3 times. And the dude was like a minute. They're like, bang, bang, he's out, he's done. And they slept like
They're
20
all
minutes after
business.
that.
Yeah, same.
But then we were about to head out. Oh no, we're going to the otters because they have like an otter show. And all of a sudden, I hear behind me, I'm like, what the?
And every
going
now and
on?
then, like a little thunk.
Yeah. Then I paid attention. I was like, what? I look in the tortoise. This fucking tortoise is going to town. He's just it just shells are clanging. It's,
They're just tortoises having sex is actually the
Do
most
the like
disgusting noise
little
I've ever
winkies
heard.
like curl out of their shell?
They must.
must,
I didn't
yeah.
see we didn't see it, but he was
like,
also
He
angled.
was behind a bit of some bush and stuff, and he was angled. But it was the funniest.
And then he
noise.
started like headbutting her later. Like I think that was how he was saying,
Isn't
"Let's
that
do it
what
again."
you do
like
after
this.
you breed? You just headbutt them?
That, or you try to cuddle because we saw the lions. That's what I was saying. The male lion, like after it was finished, after a minute, so
After the third time.
he tried to like cuddle with the lioness or something because he was getting real close and like trying to. And she almost like she was like, "Fuck off!" Like you could hear it. She roared at him, but it was very much like, "Get the fuck off me!"
Because
And like,
after every time, she'd lay on her back and her legs would be up in the air. So obviously they do that. I don't know. They must do that to kind of help things move in the right directions, right? But this time she didn't get to do that.
yeah, like he wanted to like get close, and she was just like, "This is all business, buddy."
I think you two are dirty perverts. I think it's weird that you can go to a
We
zoo
were
and watch
walking
animals fuck.
past.
Look,
It literally
need
took
a
the
modesty
time it took to go
screen.
half past
Look,
the
and
be like,
freaking
Hi
enclosure.
guys, it's the first week of spring. Guess what? We're going to put the modesty curtain up because they
No.
fucking.
So the first time we saw it was
It was during the talk.
the keeper was doing a talk, and there was kids everywhere.
And she half mentioned about how, she was talking about the reproductive stuff, like they were the breeding pair, and she was like, and they, the woman is always going to be the instigator. And then the female started purring like a
real
fucking
loud.
motorboat. And she was like, oh, sounds like it's going to happen now.
And I was like,
there's
she's
still children everywhere. And
I
she
was
didn't tell us to
she's
go
definitely
away.
going to tell the children. Children, come back in 2 minutes.
They're going to hug.
They
They're
went
doing a special
They
hug.
went up to the fence pretty much and just started going for it.
I was like, those kids
gonna
going to learn today.
eventually. Yeah.
Yeah.
And after a minute, they were done. She's like, "Oh, that was quick."
When I was like 7, my parents took me to a farm to watch a cow get born, and that is how I learned about the birds and the
Jesus.
bees.
Yeah.
A cow.
That was fucking horrifying, I'll tell you that right now.
I didn't know you were
I
present at
wasn't
your own
expecting
birth.
so much fluids. I had no idea.
I didn't know
Do
that.
they come? You know when horses give birth to baby, just pretty much just go onto the floor. Is it the same thing? Fucking that's wild.
Standing up. There was a vet there, so like she was,
Easing it down, I suppose.
gloved up and
Yeah, go,
helping things
Guiding.
out. But it, plonked on the ground and
That's-
covered in shit.
mucus and shit.
Yeah. I had no idea.
Gross.
I've never been so disgusted by the end of an episode. So that does bring us to the end. But before we do go, I have some feedback from a previous episode to
Ooh.
chuck in here.
That's exciting.
So
This is where we
a
talk
few
about we can
episodes
cry.
ago, we talked about the keyboard and the fact that they changed it out of alphabetical order. And I said in that episode that it was to slow people down from typing. We've had more elaboration on that. So it was specifically when typewriters were a thing. Because if you type too fast on a typewriter, the keys stick. So that's why they had to slow people down.
Didn't even think about that.
I'm like, that's very
It's
clever.
so certain vowels aren't right next to each
Yeah.
other. So like, because with words that have like multiple vowels and things,
Yeah.
you type an E and a O or whatever. I don't know. There's just
Science and shit.
it's to do with typewriters.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that was some fun feedback to give us that little bit more context we needed.
and to get our minds off of the animal gutter.
Yeah. So that is all we have time for today. It has been me, Lucy-Furr. Thank you very much for listening with Nery and the producer.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And a big thank you again for our lovely Miss Human Andy.
Thank you.
Thanks for
having
coming.
me.
Thank you for teaching us all of your secrets.
It's always good to have Andy on the show.
Next time you see a guy in Sydney without pinkies, we know who to blame.
It's Andy's fault.
So what would you say to the people listening before we go?
why are you still here? No, honestly, like if you're still listening, then like I have some really high hopes for this podcast, and I hope to be back soon.
Fucking sucker.
Hi, this is Symbiosis. I'm so sorry I can't come to the phone right now, but here's where you can find me. On the 18th of October, come on down to Sin City at Side Door Theatre, Wollongong. It is the last Sin City show called Last Rites. On the 31st of October, come to Grease Trap at Elton Chong's in Penrith. And on the 1st of November, let's keep the party going by heading off to the second installment of Gorgasm at the Mound, you know where. Thank you so much for inviting me onto the podcast and doing my little ad. I'm sure I'll get down soon to have a good old chat. Love you. Bye.